Welcome everybody to the Sam Bancroft Show. Yo, today we're talking about buck breaking. Okay, one of the worst actions that have ever taken place in history. Okay, this took place during the times of slavery. Now they don't ever want to talk about this, but this is how sick your slave master really is, how sick these Edomites really are. Okay, buck breaking is an act where the slave master would take young black men, family men, and they would strip them naked, lay them down, spread eagle, okay, chain them to the ground, and in front of their sons especially, their daughters and their wives, and other slaves who may be potentially rebellious, they would rape these men. And not only would it be the slave master, sometimes he would call his slave buddies and they would participate in the action. And this could take place for a day, 2 days, 3 days. And this is probably the worst act, or one of the top 3 worst acts that has ever taken place during slavery. Okay, now what this did is it conditioned the slave to understand that this can potentially happen to him. Okay, and as a man, a heterosexual male, this is the worst act that can ever fucking happen. And this is what your enemy was doing. Now they would also have sex auctions, and we always hear about the wicked things that these slave masters did to our women, but we never talk about what was done to the man. Okay, somebody asked me the other day, he said, well man, I think that our women lost respect for us during those times because they were being raped and our men didn't do anything. But you have to understand the conditioning that was taking place. Our men were going through the same fucking thing. It wasn't just the women. Okay, so as a heterosexual male, now where do you find this in today's time? Okay, look at the prison system. The same thing is being done in prison. Okay, you want to dominate a man in prison. What do? They gang up on him, they rape him, completely emasculate him. Now his power is gone. Any type of resistance that he may have or attempt to show, it's gone. And where else is that form? Okay, right now, if an act takes place where a cop shoots a young black man, what do? They film it, they put it on Facebook, social media, and we see it all over the place. What is this doing? It's more conditioning. They're conditioning us to be submissive. Okay, they know that they can't run around and start raping men all willy-nilly like they did 300 years ago, but this is the new conditioning, and we're falling for it. We have to be mindful of our enemy and take a stand. Let's talk about it. So, I mean, the question is, what do we do? I mean, right now, if you really believe that this is all coincidence and these things just happen to take place with our young black men being killed by cops, and that this is not on the same line or the same pattern as breaking of the buck as it took place during times of slavery, then you're sadly mistaken. Okay, you need to wake the fuck up. All right. They understand that you guys have social media now. They understand that we have access to all these tools. They don't give a fuck. They got their cameras on. They don't give a damn. They kill us in broad daylight now. They don't give a fuck. And this is the conditioning tools that they're using to help them achieve their goals. Complete and total supremacy. What are we going to do? We are at war. Okay? We're at war with an enemy who's already told you he does not value you. You've marched on Washington, you've protested, you've cried, you've complained, you've written letters. What has that gotten you? What has that done for you? You've played by the rules of their system. You've asked for freedom under the rules of their system. What has that gotten you? What justice has that brought you? You asked for civil liberties. Do you understand what civil means? You don't ask for equal rights, you ask for civil rights. Do you truly understand what it is that you've asked for? The time for talking is over. They don't value you. Your enemy has already stated what he wants. His actions have told you exactly what he wants. He doesn't have to come out verbally say he wants the demise of all niggas. His actions have showed you this. So why are you still trying to plead with a man who doesn't value you? The time is now to take up our swords, ladies and gentlemen, and learn to protect ourselves. We have to defend ourselves against our enemy the same way our enemies are attacking us. This is Sam Bancroft Show. You guys follow me on Facebook, The Sam Bancroft Show, YouTube, and Instagram, The Sam Bancroft Show. Peace.